What's up fellas, Exotic here. Today I'm gonna show you how to make your own custom PP filter with some photo tips and tricks, and of course some actual changes on the PP filter during a replay. So just before we go into that, I'd like to pick the winning number for the next Subspeak What I Drive video. So let's go real quick on the roulette and let's see who's gonna win it. Is it LT Race? Yes, it's LT Race. So number 14 from my Hot Wheels collection will be the next car selected for the next Subspeak What I Drive video. Alright fellas, so first things first, we're in Content Manager, we're gonna go to Content. Once we go to Content, we're gonna go to Miscellaneous. Then you click on PP Filter and you can see you have all the PP filters here. I personally love to have a lot of PP filters so you can test everyone's PP filters on your monitor. So my advice is pick your favorite PP filter that you're using the most, or you like, or you love, whatever. Then what we're gonna do, for me personally, I use a lot of Pure Candy, so we're gonna use Pure Candy as an example. You're gonna right click here if you don't have this menu down below. You're gonna click clone, and we're gonna clone it to, let's say, Pure Exotic, some crap like this. We're gonna click OK. We're going to have our PP filter right here. So there we go. Then now we're gonna jump into the replay and I'll show you all the rest. Alright first, we're already in the replay. So just before we go into the PP filters, I want to showcase something to you. So we're gonna go to change the camera real quick. Gonna go to photo mode. Let me navigate. We're gonna let's say we want to get a close shot of the car, right? So a lot of you love screenshots, I love too, but I see a lot of you fellas don't know about this trick. So what's the trick is basically you can change the focus of the picture, kinda. So you hold control, then you left click on the object you want it to be focused. So if I want the car to have the focus, all the focus, and then blur the background or the road as well, especially if you are stuck on traffic, you want to click on the car, you see everything behind the car got blurred, right? So all the focus and attention goes to the car. You want to have the background to have the main attention, the car will be a bit blurred, you click here, see the car got blurred. So that's it about this, fellas, this is the trick. Alright fellas, now what I want you to do is you open all apps and we are looking for photo mode. Oh, there we go, photo mode. So we found photo mode. Now what I want you to do is you open the scroll tab and you will find your new PP filter. For me, of course, for me, that's Pure Exotic. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna select it, we're gonna click edit, and we have it on. So any change we made will preview immediately. So we have it on, and you can see here you can change the outer of the PP filter. Then my advice is you start with very small changes, fellas. So we go with color. Now you can start playing with the saturation. You can lower it. My advice will be don't mess with the hue. I don't see a point messing too much with the hue. At least just start with the small options, especially if you're experimenting for first time. I'll show you how to fix if you screw up, don't worry about this. Now you can play a bit with that. Just look how small changes actually affect the game. Just small, like 2%, 3%. You don't have to go crazy, it's just small changes but matching everything and balancing it well. Like color temperature, white balance, you can see everything else. So let's say you've moved everything, you made a mess, right? So we got a sepia goes 0, this goes that, and like, oh, this is very like, oh, this is super saturated, but then I get the saturation back, but I don't remember all the options. Don't worry fellas, I got your back. So let's say you've screwed up, right, on theory. You go, you select your original PP filter that you copied, you go right click on it, you edit, you go to color, which we are on this tab, we're on the color tab. You have these buttons here, copy and paste. So we're gonna copy and we're gonna paste, and there we go. We have all the settings restored back to the original, and you can see you have for each and every tab you have a copy and paste button. So literally the only minus maybe is that you have to go through all the subcategories here, subsections, let's say, and just copy paste, copy paste, copy paste. But I don't believe you screw up that much. I mean, if you completely screwed every single option everywhere, just make a new PP filter, right? Alright fellas, we're gonna restart the replay and now we're gonna play a bit with the settings. So small steps fellas, small steps. Great options to play with are color, then you might want to go into glare, they're very simple. One thing that I want you to be very careful is the depth of field, because it can drastically reduce your FPS. So a great idea might be to get MSI Afterburner so you can monitor your FPS, like make a small change on the depth of field, then make a lap, see how the FPS handles and so on. Just keep this in mind. And if you have like frame skipping or something, I think the aperture is a good idea to increase it and play with it until you figure out like if you still have this problem. Okay, so I'm gonna restart once again, and I'm playing a bit with the saturation here. I'm gonna put it to like 98. I'm gonna leave the contrast. I'm gonna put the color temperature to about 7.5K. I think I'm gonna leave the white balance to 6.5K. And this is how you see the game is a bit darker, right? Especially if we drop the brightness, will be very dark. So depends how you like it, fellas, and depends on the monitor. Once again, I want to remind you. So I think if I put the saturation to about 102%, maybe the brightness, maybe brightness 145%. This is very bright. It's literally like the pure candy, but they maybe 125. Let's see if we can make something cool looking. And the white balance maybe a bit low. Oh, this is very bluish kinda looking. But yeah, if we increase it... Oh, what happened? My mouse froze. Jeez. So about 7.3K. Like this looks nice. Honestly, I think I like this, especially when if I play with the reshade a bit and stuff. It's not overly saturated, especially if I wanna reduce the saturation. I can put it to like here. You see it's blending, the colors become very bland. Now this is extremely saturated. You can see the difference. Yeah, about 100%. 100. I think saturation about 100 to 102% or 90, like just 2-3 difference from normal is like where maybe I'd put it, but like I haven't experimented too much, fellas. I only play with the most simple things. Honestly, my advice, fellas, is for you: play with the settings, make sure to prepare some time because this is very time consuming. Play with the settings, have some fun, watch your replay during the laps, find a good map. This was definitely a bad map to test this, but find a very high quality map, a very high quality car. Make sure you test the settings, see how it works for you. For now, wish you all the best. Like and subscribe, I really appreciate it, and we'll see you in the next video.